Happy Sunday, everyone. Time for another live commentary. I figured I'd get this one out a bit early just because I've got a really busy looking week ahead. Anyway, this bout is a semifinal from a tournament that just happened last weekend, in fact. It's the Leon Paul Cliffs of Insanity Invitational. As you may know, Leon Paul holds the Invitational every year to showcase their latest and best lines of fencing equipment. This year on display by all the invited fencers, we have their new line of invisible jackets and masks and ultra-stiff and ultra-wide foil blades. So without any further ado, let's get into this thing. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, before this bout really kicks off, we should probably go ahead and introduce both fencers. So on the right we have an up-and-coming Spanish fencer, Inigo Montoya. He's been somewhat overshadowed on the world rankings by his teammate Carlos Llavador, but he's definitely no pushover internationally. And his opponent over here, we have the dark horse, no pun intended, in his first ever international fencing tournament, the Dread Pirate Roberts himself. I have no idea where he's from, but he's had an amazing run of upsets so far at this tournament. We'll see if that trend is going to continue. Of course, the winner of this bout will face the defending champion Tyrone Rugen for the gold medal. Anyway, it seems the referee is a bit late to the strip, but it looks like the fencers have just agreed to get started without him, so here we go. Looks like a little bit of friendly banter there to start this bout out. I don't think these fencers have met before, but they seem to be getting along famously so far. Oh, one sec, I gotta adjust my audio really fast. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, looks like a little bit of light probing and reconnaissance to start this bout off. Let's see, a little bit more just false probing attacks here. Looks like Roberts goes for, a little bit of a feint there. And now it looks like Montoya is going to start attacking. Lots of blade contacts back and forth here. Now, one thing to note about these new ultra-wide foil blades is they're really hard to flick with, so it can actually be pretty helpful, as Montoya does here, to spin around to gain some extra momentum for that flick. Roberts parries, but Montoya keeps pushing him back. Oh wow, look at that. It looks like Roberts is actually using Bonetti's defense, which is fitting considering the rocky terrain. Naturally, it looks like Montoya's going to respond with Capoferro, and that looks pretty useful. Oh wow, but it turns out Tybalt actually cancels out Capoferro. Who would have thought that? But that may be vulnerable if Montoya studied his Agrippa. Let's see. Can't... Oh wow, it looks like he actually has studied his Agrippa, so this bout is going to continue at pretty much the same pace it always has. Montoya on the defensive can't really disrupt that relentless marching attack from Roberts. Looks like Roberts is constantly searching for the blade on offense, which is nice if you want to preclude your opponent from counterattacking, as here. But, wait, what? No way! Montoya actually switches hands halfway through the bout without even calling a halt. That is a bold move right there. But it looks like he's managing to push Roberts all the way back up this staircase. Gets Roberts right to the end of the strip. Jesus. Oh, that might be core. Actually, probably not. There's probably like a millimeter of space between them at least. But wow, Roberts really fighting for the end. Oh my god, no way. He did the exact same thing? Neither of these fencers was left-handed? Wow, that is some next level strategy right there. I have never seen this at any level of fencing. This is really like paradigm-shifting stuff right here, guys. Looks like Montoya manages to escape. Roberts going for what looks like a bit of showmanship here. Goes once around. And there's the backflip. Perfectly well executed. Love that. Because really, most fencers at any level, really, when they go for this sort of action, they don't stick the landing. And that's really the critical part. The judges are going to take off any points they can for even minor technical things like keeping your legs together. But it looks like the bout is going to resume. Montoya getting pushed back a little bit. Goes for some infighting. Oh, manages to barely escape the distance right there. Roberts keeps pushing him back. Looks like Montoya throws out pointed line just to stall him back a little bit more. More blade contact. Ooh, gotta grab your foil there. Yeah, don't want to lose that. Okay, now we're back. Looks like Roberts again on the offense, going for a little bit more pressure now, accelerating just a bit with his attack. Looks like we're going a little bit more back and forth. And okay, a little bit more infighting there. Gotta watch out if you're Montoya. Oh man. Alright, Montoya really going for it. Oh my god, that is a lot of disengages right there. Jesus Christ, that was like 10 or 11 disengages in a single attack. Man, Roberts' point control has been amazing this bout, and I think that's going to be enough to close it out. Looks like Montoya is taking a knee, going to very gentlemanly surrender this bout. And with that, he falls, and it looks like Roberts is going to take this bout. Really an amazing showcase from both of these fencers. Great skill. Looks like... Oh, no, wait, what? Roberts is leaving the strip without saluting or shaking hands? That's really unsportsmanlike. Jeez, he's going to get blackcarded for that. Wow, that is absolutely, totally, and in all other ways... inconceivable! So that means Montoya is actually the one to advance and face Tyrone Rugen in the final. At last year's Invitational, Rugen crushed Montoya in the round of 16 and really left his mark on him. This is sure to be an exciting rematch in the final, but that'll have to wait until the next video. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, happy April Fool's Day, and as always, stay shark.